guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So I'm going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog on, well, this is the Tiger Electronics Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, the nice picture, there's not a lot of graphics to really show off in this game. I mean, I think it actually looks like a pretty interesting background there. But you know, with these Tiger Electronics, it's just a picture in the background. It's not the actual graphics of the game. But I think it looks cool, because I know there's been a few, especially the earlier handhelds, where they actually had nothing behind them. It was just like that grayish screen, and whatever the graphics they could produce from the little lights, that was your graphics. So they started to make these things look a little bit more interesting. But anyways, I mean, yeah, and they could add on to this and put some little graphics here and there. But the gameplay, simple enough. So let's play a little bit. You know, there's nothing else to do on this fine time that we're all in quarantine. So let's play some goofy games. Anyways, see if I remember how to get this going. Now I'm playing this on the archive.org website. So it has all these games that you can actually play and relive them, in a sense, if you really want to. It's got some crazy music. Let's see, how do we start this thing? 1. Yeah, that's what we want. 1. Ah, there we go. So you can see that looks like Sonic. I mean, they did an okay job on the graphical look of them. And you can see down there, there's those little pads, I guess, that you can walk on. I don't know. They do that on a lot of these LCD games. I think that's a speed thing. Whoa. So I got these bees. I can't remember all the enemies in Sonic. You know, Sonic's one of those games where I played it a lot when I first got my Sega Genesis. And haven't really played it too much since. I mean, every once in a while I might pop my Genesis in and play, and I don't know why. I think I've just been more on the Nintendo side. So this bee guy, he's just shooting at you, and you just gotta go. So I don't know if I'm supposed to just keep running, like. Gotta go fast, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. Seems though, like, even with the with that little speed boost, it still kind of feels like you're going the same. Let's see here. Like, you can't really outrun that bee guy, but you can do that little jump roll thing that he's got. Oh, whatever that thing was, something just appeared there. You can see at the top right there, there's the, I guess, your men. You got 2 Sonics. I just remember a lot of times with these games, all you had to do was just get to the end. That's all you were doing. You just had to get from one end of the screen to the other, sort of, and possibly fight a boss. They didn't get much more complicated than that. This doesn't seem like, so far there's no platforms to jump on. Would have been nice to see something to actually jump on, and maybe some more enemies. It just seems like it's that bee guy. Whoa! And you keep shooting those little balls at you. I don't know what the score time means, though. Like, when you bought these things for real, like in the store and all that stuff, they would always have, like, a little manual with it to kind of explain what was going on. Oftentimes, you didn't need to read them. Like, these games were just so simple. And when I used to play these things, back in the day, you would just, like, use your friends or something like that, and you would just start playing it. You didn't have to, like learn how to play these games. You just start playing it. There's no real complicated stuff to it. Oftentimes you're just running straight and dodging stuff like this bee guy. Although so far I'm not sure if I'm like getting anywhere. Still got all my Sonics, that's I guess a good thing, and I'm dodging that bullet. Let's see if I get somewhere though. I wonder what that is. It's like a empty container. Like in you know, in Sonic, you know, you're supposed to be going after the rings. Was that a ring, maybe? I don't see any rings. Maybe I was just supposed to hold down the arrow button. It's only got the directional pad and the one button that I'm aware of. At least in, you know, it's kind of said that before I started that there's only the directional pad and for this you got to use the keyboard. There probably is a way to connect a joystick to this, but because you're playing right off a website. Oh, geez, looks like the Sonic there at the top right is getting all dizzy. I think I got hit by something. The other thing is that, what happened? Did I die? The other thing is, like with Sonic, is when you get the rings and then you get hit, the rings all go all over the place, right? I don't know what happened there. I think I lost a life. You can do it, Sonic. Let's go. Now I did a video earlier, a few videos back, talking about how they're bringing these things back. I think Sonic was one of them. There's a few of them that they advertised that they were bringing back. I guess more for nostalgia purposes, just like the arcade minis that you got out there, those little tiny arcade things. The arcade 1-ups, where they're almost like a miniature arcade cabinet. All these, you know, nostalgia things are, you know, really starting to pop up, and I think they're, you know, they're slowly getting into the 90s stuff now. Like, well, I guess they kind of started with the, you know, the Sega Genesis flashback thing that came out. I haven't picked one of those up. I don't know if I will or not. The prices have been coming down on it quite a bit, and I remember when I first saw them in stores here in Canada. Anyways, they were like $100 for a Sega Genesis emulator machine, and I was just like, no, I'll hard pass on that one. I still have a working Genesis, and you know, if I really wanna, I can play on an emulator. So. But I mean, they look cool. I think they look cool. I like how you get this little mini Sega thing. And you get to use the, you know, real style controllers, and it's a little bit different than the one that came out from At Games, because it's you know, apparently the hardware is better and the gameplay is better too. The emulation, I guess you want to say, is better on it. But I have seen a few friends on YouTube who have talked about picking it up for half price, and you know, I have a friend of mine who told me it was at a store not too far from here that actually was selling it for half price. I don't know. This game seems to not be doing much, though. I was expecting to at least see a boss or something. So far, it just seems like it's the same thing over and over and over. Unless it's just a really long level or I'm doing something really wrong. Like, maybe I'm supposed to be getting somewhere, doing something, but I'm just finding I'm holding down the right arrow on my keyboard and just jumping occasionally from those B bullets. I don't see much else going on. I don't know. If any of you are actually who are watching this, if you've actually played this or still own one, throw some comments down below and let me know what I'm doing wrong here, or is this it? Is this the game? Because I remember some of them were really simple, and like I used to play them in the stores all the time, like the ones they'd have on display and stuff, or sometimes you'd be able to play them through the packaging. And I've played a few in the stores that were just, like, they weren't all Tiger Electronics brand. There was all these knockoff brands. And some of them, yes, they were just literally, you just dodge bullets or something, or driving a car, going left or right, and just not hitting other cars. And, like, some of them were just dead simple, so. I don't think they put a lot of work into some of these games to try and make them, you know, challenging. There's that thing again. I don't know if that... Ah, did I just get knocked on the head? Yeah, oh, I think I just got knocked on the head again. It's interesting. I mean, I was always fascinated by these things. Even though they're not the greatest, you're not going to spend an hour playing this thing. Even in a long car ride on vacation or something like that, you'd probably only play this for a few minutes, put it down, and be like, alright, that's enough of that. The music's kind of crazy, too. Whoa! What's that thing, a bat? We finally hit some new enemies. These, the characters, they look more like Pokemon to me than, Sonic characters. I don't know why. I mean, that, bee guy kind of reminded me of Beedrill, and now this thing looks like a Zubat. Perhaps I'm just forgetting the enemies in Sonic. That's that little flame thing, that means I'm going fast, but I don't feel like I'm going fast. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is just Sonic the Hedgehog on LCD. If this is the one that they're re-releasing, or they have re-released, I don't know. Unless there's something I'm missing, this is not really one of the more fun games out there. But you know, maybe when you're playing it on a real handheld, you get a little bit of a different experience. Anyways, yeah, that was Sonic the Hedgehog for Tiger Electronics. I don't know if I'd recommend this one to anyone, but whatever. Anyways, let me know what you think. Hope you liked the video. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.